Whether you're taking the PMP exam or the PSM exam or any of those Scrum exams, this will help you fine-tune your understanding of Scrum. It has been created with the Scrum Guide as a reference. If you need more time, hit the pause button, and I wish you all the best. Make sure you check out the videos in the playlist, close any gaps. Welcome to Scrum Essentials Quiz 4. Now, you do recall the exam, if you're taking the PMP, has 180 questions, which means you got to be covering these shorter kind of questions in about 45 seconds. If you're taking the PSM, you're going to be taking these in a lot quicker because you have 80 questions in 1 hour. So hopefully this will help you increase your speed. Let's jump in. The values of Scrum are commitment, focus, openness, respect, and courage. Commitment refers to people personally committing to achieve the goals of the Scrum team. Focus is all about people focusing on the work of the sprint and the goals of the Scrum team. Openness is all about the Scrum team and its stakeholders agreeing to be open about the work and open about the challenges with performing the work. Respect is all about the team members respecting each other to be capable, independent people. And last but not least, courage is about having the courage to do the right thing and work on tough problems. This statement is indeed true. The Scrum team does consist of a Scrum Master, a Product Owner, and developers. This is part of the 3-5-3 configuration. 3 roles, 5 events, and 3 artifacts. 3 roles: Scrum Master, Product Owner, and developers. The answer to this one is false. Instead, Scrum teams are cross-functional, and that means the team members have the skills necessary to create value each sprint. They are self-managing, and they internally decide who does what, when, and how. The Scrum team is small enough to remain nimble and large enough to complete significant work within a sprint, typically 10 or fewer people. That's why the answer is 10. The answer is developers. These are the people in the Scrum team that are committed to creating any aspect of a usable increment each sprint. The answer to this one is the Scrum team. The Scrum team is responsible for all product-related activities from stakeholder collaboration, verification, maintenance, operation, experimentation, research, and development, and anything else that might be required. So the answer would not be just the development team. You also need to include the product owner and the Scrum Master. The entire Scrum team is accountable for creating a valuable, useful increment every sprint. The product owner is accountable for maximizing the value of the product resulting from the work of the Scrum team. I often say the product owner is the chief value officer because they're all about the value and they need to prioritize not just based on value but other variables, risk, for example, to mention a few. You might have figured it out by now that the words accountable and responsible are very different because when you take a look at this, there's a tendency to think, hey, product owner doesn't do this in isolation. Now, while that is true, the team is responsible because the product owner may delegate the responsibility to others. But regardless, the product owner remains accountable. They are accountable for ordering of the product backlog. I want you to visualize a container with four objects in it. The container is the sprint. The four objects in it: sprint planning, daily scrum, sprint review, sprint retrospective. And that's exactly how it is. The sprint is a container for all other events. The answer to this is retrospective. In the retrospective, the team inspects how the last sprint went with regards to individuals, interactions, processes, tools, and their definition of done. Inspected elements often vary with the domain of work. Assumptions that led them astray are identified and their origins explored. Very important to distinguish between the sprint review and the retrospective. When you read the subtle differences, it will become a lot clearer. Thanks for joining, my friends. I hope you found this to be useful. Remember to hit like, subscribe, share with your friends, and hit the bell icon to be notified when more videos like this are out. You take care and bye for now.